Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be for all the signs, and it's going to be the next 3 months regarding your career and finances. What are you expecting for the next 3 months? So we're going to start with Aries. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Let's look into Aries career and finances for the next 3 months. Okay. If you like a private reading, you can click the link in my description to schedule a private reading. And I'm doing free readings for new clients. So you want to schedule one right now because they're going to be filling up pretty quick. Okay, Aries, let's look the next 3 months. The World, Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Not bad. Let's see. Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Fool, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Under the deck, we have the Tower in reverse. Okay. So the first row here is this month. So I feel you're working, either you're working towards a raise or you're working on something that's going to bring you lots of cash. And I'm seeing it towards the end of May. So you should be really good this month, towards the end of this month. Now, the second month, you're worried for some reason. You're stuck in your head. Could be either getting a message in June that you're worried about. And don't be in that lack mindset, though. I want to say that you're going to bring it even closer to you. So just concentrate on what you have in June. And if you've been fearing that you're going to lose whatever you have, don't. So the more you focus on that, like I said, the more you're going to attract it. And because this Five of Pentacles is about the feeling like you're in lack, but not necessarily being in that in the physical sense. So it all starts in your mind. So if you believe that you're lacking, then you will be. And I know that sounds, weird. It's hard to get your mind around something like that, but it's true. Whatever you believe, you are. So moving on to July, we have the Seven of Swords and the Fool, along with Four of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this is, I'm hearing something having to do with the self-sabotage in July. And you may be, could be these bad habits or negative thinking that cause you to feel like it's going to put you in that careless energy. You're not going to think, you're just going to go with the flow and just, oh, well, I don't have to think about it too much. I'm just going to do what feels good to me. And that's kind of like an immature way to go about it. So be careful in July, because I'm seeing with this Four of Cups in reverse, you could be fulfilling what do they call it, self-fulfilling prophecy for you when we're talking about in June, how you have that negative thinking, and you could sabotage yourself. So be careful in July. Have all your ducks in a row. financially, as far as your career too, your job. Don't overspend. Don't buy things you don't need. Things like that. Because you're going to want to act like you don't see things. I don't know. There's something that's you're trying to avoid looking at, like being in self-denial. So don't do that. Be aware of the choices that you're making. Don't do things and not think about it and just do them. You're going to have to really, I don't know what that was. You're going to have to really be focused and aware of your actions and the decisions that you're making moving forward through the next 3 months. So that was your reading. Okay, Taurus, we're going to be looking at your career and finances the next 3 months. Now, this is a timeless reading. I'm going to be saying May, June, July, but take it how, whenever you're seeing this. If you're seeing this in August, then it's talking about the next 3 months, August, September, October. And if you'd like a private reading, there's a link in my description. I'm giving a free reading to new clients, so schedule your reading fast because it's going to fill up. All right, universe, spirit, guides, and angels, show me what Taurus can expect the next 3 months. I'm just going to get the cards out first, and then we'll go over them. Okay, the overall energy is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Let's see. Okay, so in May, you have the King of Swords, the High Priestess, and the World in reverse. So Taurus, I feel like it's mostly about your career in May. You're trying to make a decision, and you're being called to use your intuition. But then we have the World in reverse. So there's going to be a delay in either a raise or moving. I'm hearing moving forward in something you're working on as far as your work. Could be personal project that you're wanting to get off the ground to start paying financially, but I feel like you're not going to have success in May with it. That's what I'm getting. So let's look at June. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this could involve, I hate to say it, but an ex, their ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband. And I'm getting that this has something to do with an empty offer. And either you're not looking closely enough at this like you should be, and it's going to create even further delays. But this person could be an air sign or water sign, I'm getting. That's going to make it. This offer is empty. I'm saying that because as far as financial, I don't see them being forthright about all the information. So you're going to have to take a closer look in June, is what I'm getting. And financially, I don't see you losing anything, and I don't see you making anything more than what you're already making in June. So July, we have Three of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and Temperance. So you're getting over a betrayal. And we're talking about career and finances. So like I said, in June, that person that was not giving you all the information, I'm seeing that you do take a closer look at it because you're listening to this message right now, this reading, and you overcame a betrayal that could have cost you dearly, your job, financially, and with this King of Wands in reverse, I'm getting that this has to do with that person. And because you looked closer and you basically revealed what they were not telling you, it caused them some blowback. They thought they were confident. They thought that they were smooth, even charismatic. This person could be very charismatic, and they think they can convince people and persuade people, but not this time. And I feel like with this Temperance, you're finally getting what you deserve and what you've been waiting for. So if you're looking for that raise or the finances to go up, or this new business to get off the ground, I feel like with Temperance, if it doesn't happen in July, it's going to be happening very soon after that. But it's saying you need to be a little patient. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Okay, Gemini, this is your reading for the next 3 months regarding your career and finances. Let's take a look and see what you can expect. Tell me about Gemini. Oh, and if you'd like a private reading, the link is in the description. I'm giving a free reading to new clients. So click the link and make that appointment. They're going to fill it fast. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. Let's look at the next 3 months regarding your career and finances. Universe, spirit guides, and angels, connect me with Gemini Collective. What can they expect in the next 3 months regarding their career and finances? Oh, let's see. Overall energy is the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's take a look. So in May we have, or for May, we have the Death card, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. Well, I think you're going through a lot of can't talk. It's a tongue twister. Transformational, I want to say transformational situations. See, things that are happening in your life for May. And it's causing a lot of, I'm gonna say nightmares, but you may be having a lot of restless nights, and so you're going through something, Gemini, right now. Today is, let's see, the 9th. Yeah, today's the 9th, so we have a full moon. I believe it's on the 12th. So this could be affecting you, Gemini. So just be aware of that. We have the Four of Cups, and I'm feeling like you may have just, this could be having to do with the relationship, because I have this Two of Cups in reverse. You're feeling like, what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, Spirit, help me. I want to say you're depressed, but kind of like in that hopeless energy, like nothing ever is going to get, nothing ever good is going to happen. I'm not going to get that raise. I'm not going to get that money. Life is always going to be like this. I'm always going to be struggling, that kind of thing. But you're so focused on that you don't see with this Fourth Cup, because usually in the tarot it's about this hand that's coming up from the sky offering this opportunity, whatever it is, to you, but you're just so focused on other things, negative things, that you don't even see it. It's right in front of you. So it doesn't have to be with a new relationship. It's just an opportunity for you to act on, because God or universe doesn't give you anything on a silver platter. You're going to have to work your share of it. God can only point you in the right direction, so to speak, and then, but you got to do the work. So that's what I see for May. So you're having a lot of back and forth emotionally, and so you're all up in your head. So I don't see anything. Maybe you're not having a good time in May as far as career. You're not working for some of you, or you're just focused on a bad breakup, whatever. But I'm not seeing anything. I mean, yeah, this death card could be a loss of a job, loss of money, but for some of you, but that's more to do with your internal struggles you're having. I'm sorry, that's just what I get for May. So, but June, let's see, Gemini, you have King of Swords, you, and we have the Hermit and the Ten of Swords. So this is you trying to do some soul searching. And maybe the decision that you've decided to make turns out in a nothing burger. That's what I'm hearing, sorry. And so you're like, oh God, like what else can go wrong? I'm trying to make this, logical decisions, and but it's like nothing I try works, is what I'm hearing. Like you have all these ideas and it's not working for you. But don't get discouraged, because in July we have some pentacles, all pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So finally, in July, you're making enough money to help other people. You're like, you know what, I have extra cash here. You need something, you need a little leg up. Here you go. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So you're balling. You're a baller. That's what I'm hearing. I don't even talk like that. But that's what I'm getting. Or it could be, if this isn't you, it could be something to do with the boss, because King of Pentacles, or a father figure, maybe helping you out, not just financially, but giving you some direction. And with this Knight of Pentacles, I see that you're very disciplined and focused again. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's this person that maybe you got some advice from. Could be me, because I mean, you know, I'm giving you advice, so just kidding. But yeah, I see you being more confident in yourself and giving realistic physical work into whatever it is you're doing in July. Could be finding a new job or just applying yourself more. But I feel like you're getting over that emotional instability and focusing more. And it's really helping you out. So whatever it was, if it was a breakup or some things going on in the family, by July, I feel like you'll be okay. So that was your reading, Gemini. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, Cancer, it's your turn. We're going to be looking at the next 3 months regarding your career and finances. What can you expect for the next 3 months? If you'd like a private reading, there's a link in the description. You can schedule an appointment. I'm giving free readings to new clients. So if you haven't purchased a reading from me, here's your chance to get a free one. And everything is in the link. So go and schedule your reading. Okay, now, universe, spirit guides, and angels, tell me about Cancer. What can they expect the next 3 months regarding... Ooh! Sorry, I didn't expect that. The cards just flew everywhere. Okay, sorry. Trying not to touch the mic. A bunch of cards fall on the floor. Let's see, what are these? We have the High Priestess, Seven of Cups, and Five of Swords. Okay, just for you to note. Okay, let's start again. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What does Cancer need to know for the next 3 months regarding their career and finances? Let's see. It says Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or if you just have a lot of Cancer in your chart, a lot of planets in your Cancer placement. So let's see what's happening the next 3 months with Cancer. Okay, let's see. Woo, Cancer. Are you going through it the next 3 months? Got all reversed. But there's a light at the end of this tunnel, a cherry on top of your, I don't even know how to end that. Cherry on your Sunday. But we have under the deck the Star card. So you got hope. You got hope. Okay, so for me, we have the Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Lovers. And these are all in reverse. Somebody's doing some stalking on an ex. I'm getting some jealousy vibes from someone. I mean, this could be you or somebody you're dealing with, but and this is a career and finance reading. So I want to say when it comes to your career and finances, it doesn't all look so good. You're not, if you work with someone specifically, or this is just your coworkers in general, you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody, and somebody's doing some snooping. I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but somebody's keeping an eye on somebody. That's what I'm getting for for this month, May. So if you were wanting that raise or that promotion or wanting to get that job, doesn't look like that's happening in May. Finances, you could be taking a tumble on that. You could be getting a loss as far as your finances. But in June, you have the Tower, the Hierophant, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you're trying to avoid a Tower, which is just means trying to avoid you're trying to avoid a huge change. There's something you feel like if you do enough research, like you're trying to find something out, that you'll avoid this. Maybe it is a financial loss, a huge one that you're trying to prevent. For some of you, it has to do with the breakup or a divorce. And with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like I said, there's something about being out of work because of all this that's going on. So not only could you be having a financial loss if you're dealing with, having a divorce or just some legal issues, and having to even work more hours if you have, for those of you that have a job, but you feel like you're just working hard to pay these debts, or this could be a lawsuit. So it doesn't look too good for you, Gemini, but like I said, you still have this Star card for the overall energy, so don't worry. I feel like your worries will be over, but not before you go through it. So July, we have the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Four of Cups in reverse. So not feeling too inspired, not wanting to take action. And with this Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like this is This is you. I think this is you actually accepting that whatever's going on is happening. There's nothing you can do about it. You have no control over it. And you're thinking like, well, if this is a loss, this is a loss. I'm just going to have to take it, and move on. There's nothing I can do about it. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And with this star card, you do have hope. And for you, Gemini, I'm going to clarify it. What is this star card about? Because these next 3 months don't look so good. So tell me about this star card for Gemini. What can they hope? What is that? What can they focus on? Good, something good. What is this star card for Gemini? We have the star card again. I can't make this up, guys. I can't. This is amazing. 3 of Pentacles. And the Hermit. Oh my God. Under the deck we have the High Priestess. So you don't see this coming, but now you do because you're watching this. But after going through it the next 3 months, got something. Okay. After going through it these next 3 months, I feel like you do have hope, because I feel like a job is coming. If it's not a job, you're just finally having cooperation, whether it's with the universe, the way your life has been going. And I feel it's because you've actually let go. Sometimes we have to learn to let go of what we can't control and focus on what we can control. And because you do that, you're able to attract different people, different situations, opportunities that are going to bring you hope. And you may need to move. I'm hearing you may need to do some traveling, because you may meet this person that gives you this opportunity, is what I'm hearing. So maybe it's a perfect time, the end of July, to take a trip. And everything, you'll see things differently, is what I'm hearing. You could be meeting an Aquarius with this star card, or a Virgo. So that was your reading, Gemini. I'm sorry it wasn't as positive, but I hope it helped. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, Leo, it's your turn. What can you expect the next 3 months regarding your career and finances? Sorry if my voice cracks. I do not know what's going on. Maybe I need some water. Okay, I'm giving free readings for new clients. So if you have not purchased a reading from me, you can schedule one. The link is in the description box, and you can do it by phone, video chat, Zoom, or just a phone call, really, if that's what you'd like. But like I said, if you haven't purchased a reading from me before, I'm giving free one reading free, sorry, for new clients. So if you haven't purchased one from me, go schedule one. It costs you nothing but a little bit of time. That's it. Okay. Okay, Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so I guess I can relate to the Leos out there. Let's see. I'm kind of curious too. So let's find out what's going to happen in the next 3 months regarding our career and finances, Leo. Okay, here we go. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What's coming up the next 3 months for my Leos? I like that sun, but it's okay. It's next to the devil. That's all right. That's all right. We have 2 of Wands for the overall energy in the reverse. Not necessarily bad, just having to do with some delay in plans. So let's see. For May, this is a timeless reading, but like I said, if whenever you're listening to this reading or it comes across your page, your YouTube, for example, if it's September when you're watching this, then this is about September, October, November. So anyway, let's get back to it. Leo, you have the Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. So let's see. Maybe some regret over some actions you took. Maybe you were too quick, Leos, which you can be a little, think less and act more, but you're getting over some sadness, regret about it. And with this Justice card in reverse, I feel like something wasn't balanced, and I feel like this is you seeing that you just were not going to get what you deserve. And I feel like this is you seeing that, whether it's a job that you're in and you just haven't gotten that raise, or was an injustice, is what I meant to say, for May, that I think you're seeing it, but this could be a lawsuit, is what I'm hearing. And if you're something having to do with something legal, you're expecting to get paid, a payout or something like that, that you're not getting it in May. So as far as June, you have the 4 of Wands, the Sun, and the Devil. So I feel like for June, this could be having to do with another Leo or Capricorn, but I feel like you are happy in June. Either you got a house, there's something having to do with family or like a home. This 4 of Wands, this could be a home. And with this Devil, it's like you're getting everything your heart desires. That's what I'm hearing in June, whatever that is. But this could be for some of you a new baby, but I'm feeling like this has to do with your career. But of course, you know that comes with financial gain, right? So which that is good for you, Leo. Just watch out with this Devil. I mean, could be about going overboard on the celebrating, you know, just be careful. But in July, with this Knight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So you're feeling more, you're feeling that you need to be more realistic and, I want to say, down to earth when it comes to your career. So maybe you got that raise that you needed, and it's time for you to show your boss that, you know, you should keep that position, that new position that you've been, that you take in June, that was offered to you. And I feel like this Page of Wands in reverse is just you trying to balance your emotions and not take this for granted. But I can see that you're very serious, and you know it's going to take some work to get to the next level, but you're happy, you're optimistic. But yeah, you're ready to buckle down and do some hard work in July. But with this Page of Cups, I feel like, you know what? I'm finally getting what I deserve, what I'm worth, and people are seeing that. But yeah, with the, just try not to, like I said, take it for granted. This is the time where you should be proving that because you got this raise, you're not gonna throw that chance away. You know, you're gonna do what you're supposed to be doing, even a little extra. So with this Two of Wands in reverse, I feel like this is this was delayed plans. Like you had plans and you thought you were going to get this raise or this promotion, but like I said, this financial gain, something of that. So it's going to be different for all of you, but it was just a delay. But it comes in June, so don't worry about that, Leo. You got it. Okay, that was your reading, Leo. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, universe, spirit guides, and angels. What can Virgo expect the next 3 months regarding career and finances? Let's see. If you'd like a private reading, there's a link in the description box. I am giving free readings to new clients, so you can schedule a reading, and it's going to be virtual. Do it video chat or phone call if you'd like, and we can have a little chat. It doesn't cost you anything for the first reading, so, well, at least not just your time, but it'll just feel like a conversation. So let's see. Okay, Virgo, what can you expect the next 3 months? Let's take a look. Okay, under the deck we have Three of Swords in reverse. So getting over breakup, some betrayal. That's the overall energy. So let's look at May. We have the Three of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Well, I feel like you're certainly positive about what's going on in May, but or this month. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, so for instance, it's January, it's talking about January, February, March. So let's see, we have the Ace of Cups. It's new. Could be a new job, new partnership, romantic or career-wise, but I want to say career-wise. And with this Queen of Swords, this could be a position of authority. And so if you were wondering if you were going to get that promotion, I see it for you. And it's like you were expecting it anyway, right? Virgo, come on. Who else are they going to pick for the position, right? So, which that is good. I like that. But then we have June, or the next month, and it's Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands. So why the Ten of Swords, though? Are you overworking yourself, Virgo? I know you tend to do that. But I want to get some clarification on this Ten of Swords, because, I mean, the Magician and the Ace of Wands is really good, but what is, I'm just nosy, I guess. What is this Ten of Swords for Virgo? Universe, Spirit Guides, and Angels. We have the, oh, it's the Unknown card, but the Hangman and the Chariot. Let's see. Do you have control issues, Virgo? Because I feel like this is you trying to take control of something, and it doesn't look like it went like you wanted it to. But I feel like this, with this Magician card, you turned it around, so I don't think there's anything to worry about there. And you made it work for you, this Ace of Wands. I feel like this has to do with you wanting some type of project. I don't know what kind of work you're in. It's going to be different for all of you, but I just feel like this is some project that you're wanting to be picked for. And you get it with this Ace of Wands. Okay, so in July, I just wanted to show you this. Under the deck is the Emperor. And in July, or the third month, you have the Emperor. But then you have the Five of Swords, and then you have the Page of Swords in reverse. So here's that control, and I know when you're in a position of authority, you might tend to get overboard, like with your supervising or telling people what to do. With this Five of Swords, I feel like you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. So if you are an authority figure, don't try to control everything. You may supervise, but people will respect you as an authority figure when you respect the people that are working for you, to know what their job is. And if they don't, then that's when you come in and say, hey, this is the job you're hired for, and what's going on. You haven't been meeting those requirements, you know? You don't have to go at it as a stubborn, a bull just wanting to run over people. That's what I see with this Five of Swords. Just wanting to win at all costs, and you don't care how you know, it's done. So with this Page of Swords in reverse, you may not be looking closely at your own thoughts or actions when it comes to your work or your supervision of your employees or your business. So this is saying, I don't want to say backstab, but there's that's what I get. Something about being careful about somebody backstabbing you. So I don't feel like you want to have if you work in an office environment where you have to look over your shoulder. So this is just saying, when it comes to your job, if this is a new position, don't get too comfortable or smug about it, because you could lose it just as fast as you gain the position, you know? That's what I'm getting for you. And there's this Three of Swords in reverse, talking about betrayal, and then look, you have the Justice card in reverse. So you don't want to be at the wrong end of something, or if this has to do with the law, cutting corners. So I don't see that working out for you or anybody that's working around you. I mean, I'm not saying this is you, but if you're the supervisor, it's going to be somebody that you're responsible for if they're working for you. So just be aware of that. I'll tell you that. So that was your reading. And don't forget to like and comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, Libra, it's your turn. What's coming up for you the next 3 months regarding your career and finances? If you'd like a private reading, there's a link in the description box. I'm giving a free reading to new clients, so be sure you schedule that appointment fast, because I only have a few spots open. Okay, Libra, let's look. The next 3 months. Okay, for the Libras, we have under the deck, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse as overall energy, leaving something behind for something better. For May, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Three of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, it's an offer that either you did not take or that you didn't get. And with the Hierophant in reverse, this could be a relationship that's gone bad, ended. And for some of you, this is just a position that you no longer wanted. Because I feel like with this Three of Wands, you're optimistic about the future. It's like, well, you know what? I'm on to bigger and better things. This is this month. And let's see, next month, we have, let's see, is this, yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. So this is you wanting to give up. And with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like you're not getting the insight that you need. Maybe you're not feeling very intuitive, like you like completely lost touch with what it is that you desire. Then we have the Seven of Swords, self-sabotage energy. You could be deceiving yourself, being in denial about something. Let's take a deeper look on this Seven of Swords. What is this about? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. The Seven of Swords. Tell me more. We have the World card, Page of Cups, and the Sun. Ooh. I have the Seven of Cups under the deck. Well, I didn't expect that. Okay, this is you just strategizing. You finally got that light bulb moment. You're like, that's what I'm seeing. You're almost at the point where you were ready to give up because you're like, I'm not going to get anything. I have no ideas. I can't think of anything. And then because I don't know, you did something different and all of a sudden you got this huge idea that really changes things. You stay true to yourself, is what I'm hearing. You stayed authentic. And that's bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of, ooh. I don't know. I feel like for some of you, this is something you're going to be doing, I'm going to say publicly. This could be online, or this could just be a speaking position, your own business, but whatever it is, you certainly turned a corner the second month. So let's take a look at the third month. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Cups. There's something that you're going to have to repeat in the third month. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel like it's only because you're having to repeat something, it's just going to delay your finances. But I feel like the end of the third month is when it's going to come through with this Page of Cups. And it may not be huge at first, but I feel like it's just the beginning. That's what I'm hearing. It's just the beginning. What you've been longing for, it's about to come your way. And that's what I get for you, Libra. I hope you liked it. So if you did, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, this is what you can expect the next 3 months regarding your career and finances. If you'd like a private reading, there's a link in the description box to schedule your reading. And I'm doing free readings right now for new clients. So if you haven't purchased a reading from me, go schedule one. It doesn't cost you anything but time. Just a little time. Okay, universe, spirit guides, and angels. What's coming the next 3 months for Scorpio? We have the Queen of Cups and the overall energy. Is it an emotional time for you, Scorpio? I know you're a water sign. And we're almost at a full moon. We have a full moon on the 12th, so this could affect you. You might want to look in your chart to see where that's occurring. So this month we have the Star card in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So have you lost hope that your career will take off or that your finances will increase? I think your stability is not what you want it to be this month. And it's causing major emotional issues. And you could be in a major depression right now. So I want to find out what this Ten of Swords in reverse is. Don't worry, a lot of the signs are getting this Ten of Swords. But tell me, universe, spirit guides, and angels, what is this Ten of Swords in reverse for Scorpio? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Well, it's about your finances, definitely. Magician and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just trying to balance everything right now, or yeah, this month. And you may feel like you're not doing a very good job of that. But I don't feel like you have too much to worry about. I don't see anything major. Let's just say I don't see things getting any worse. But let's take a look at the next month. We have the Hierophant, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So something coming out, some information is what I'm seeing. So the struggle, if you've been struggling, I feel like that's going to end. We have the Hierophant in reverse. What is this Hierophant in reverse? I know I haven't clarified a lot of the other signs, but I feel like I have to on this one. So let me know, universe, spirit guides, and angels, what this means, this Hierophant in reverse for Scorpio. We have the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like it has to do with the ex, or could be ex-wife, ex-girlfriend. I think that's why you're not struggling anymore, because you're not having to deal with this situation anymore. And that's what I'm getting. You can finally rest. You can finally be at peace. So if you're wondering right now if that's going to change for you, it will in the second month. So let's look at the third month. We have the Empress in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Wands. So yeah, not wanting to be attached to anyone. If this is the same person, Yeah, you're not on the same page anymore. So you're making plans. You're making new plans. I know this is a career and financial reading, but that's what I'm getting. But let me look at this Two of Wands for your last card. What does this have to do with their career and finances, universe, spirit guides, and angels? Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Queen of Wands. Four of Wands. Ooh, the Devil. Let's see. What is this? Something changed in your... I think you have just more time to dedicate to your career, your job, and that's causing more success for you. So I feel like in your personal life, not so great, but it's paying off for you as far as your career because you don't have that burden, that emotional burden anymore. And you can dedicate yourself more and being more successful. You're able to, for some of you, buy that new apartment or house, have more money for your family. But yeah, you're having to step into a more confident you, Scorpio. And I'm getting what this Devil card is just, it's just talking about you being more gaining more skill and experience in your position or career, and it's paying off for you. You're able to be more, buy more extravagant things, if you like, the material things, pretty things, nice things, new car, things like that. But yeah, that's your reading, Scorpio. If you liked it, give me a like, comment, let me know what's going on in your life. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, it's your turn. What can you expect in the next 3 days regarding your career and finances? If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description. Schedule your appointment. I'm giving free readings for new clients, so they're going to be filling up fast, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of your time. And let's have some fun. Okay, universe, spirit guides, and angels, connect me with Sagittarius energy. What can they expect regarding their career and finances the next 3 months? Ooh, financially independent. Let me get all the cards out. We have under the deck the Nine of Swords. What are you worried about? Let's see. Okay, the first month you start out strong. It's like money's good. You're not at the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles usually means, you're building with somebody else. But so you're doing pretty good. You have the World in reverse though, so I'm not seeing that you're as successful as you want to be. It may be delayed a little bit. Then we have this Knight of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like a message is coming from somebody, and you may be wanting it in the first month or this month, but I feel like it's delayed for some reason. And then we have the second month, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So let's see. There's indecision here. And this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I don't feel like this is you, Sagittarius. I feel it's somebody else. Could be a boss or Let's see. I want to get more information. What is this Queen of Pentacles? I want to say Queen of Swords, huh? Oh, shoot. The Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles fell out of the deck. Let's see. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius. What they can expect on the second month. What is this? The Fool, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Ooh. Why am I getting that this is somebody, and it could be an ex-boss, but what does this have to do with you right now, though, or in the second month? Could be a job you quit. But I feel like it's not affecting you anymore. Like, you're doing good. This is you get a new job. This Fool, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, getting more money, getting better pay, and then we have this Three of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, you know what? This is you just leaving the past behind. Like, you're getting over, maybe you were screwed over by a coworker or ex-boss. You just have, there's just a little bit of bad blood. But let's be nosy. Or I want to be nosy. Tell me about this Three of Swords in reverse for Sagittarius. What is this? We have the Three of Cups. Could be gossip. Seven of Cups. And Five of Cups. We have the Empress under the deck. So I don't feel like it's affecting you. Not anymore. But this person could just confuse you. And because I know Sagittarius can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not, I won't say sensitive, but yeah, sensitive. Because of some gossip. But I wouldn't worry about that. As far as your finances and career, you're doing pretty good the second month. So let's look at the third month. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm going to need some clarification on this. Tell me about this Seven of Cups in reverse for the third month. What is this about? Tell me more. Why is this here? We have the Ace of Swords. Oh, you're getting clear on something. Eight of Swords. Yeah, something that had you stuck in your head. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're slowly getting out of that. There's some type of information, something you were getting clear about in the third month. Like I said, it could have been this gossip stuff going on in the past, your past job, but if you were feeling bad about it, or yeah, I feel like you're just getting over that. You're not letting it interfere with your present, or at the time when the third month comes along, or July for some of you. You're not letting it cause any worry in your life anymore. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, you're just focusing on your own life, the future, your finances, what it's going to mean for your family. That's what I'm getting. And with this Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're exactly where you want to be, and this, if it's a new job, this is a completely different environment, and you're happy. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups in reverse. I just want to clarify. Three of Swords, Page of Wands, and the High Priestess. Yeah. It's about that past right here with this Three of Swords in reverse. Don't bring the past with you to this new job, Sagittarius. There's going to be drama. Don't let the other people there, your ex-coworkers, bring you into any drama. You need to leave it in the past. If that means not talking to these ex-coworkers, then do it. Because I feel like it's just a lot of drama that you don't need. You need to surround yourself with people that are the opposite. Don't like drama. Just stick to their goals and focus on growing. So I feel like there was a lot of drama going on in the past, this past workplace. And it could be, that's why it's talking about this, about your peace being disturbed, causing a lot of anxiety. So you don't want that. It's going to interfere with your happiness right now, or in this third month. For some of you, July. So that was your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a like, comment. If it resonated with you, let me know what's going on. And subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Ooh la la, oh wee wee. Ooh la la, oh wee wee. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting that, but this could be for you, Capricorn. You're next. So if you'd like a private reading, there's a link in the description box. I'm giving a free reading to new clients, so be sure to schedule one fast because it's going to be filling up quick. And I do virtual, so over the phone, Zoom, you know, video chat, and let's have a chat. I really enjoy what I do. I love giving readings to people, and I don't know, this is just, it's fun for me, but I like, you know, I do have a gift and I want to use it to help people. So let's see. Okay, this is for you, Capricorn. The next 3 months, what's going on? What can you expect? Let's see, what's going on in Capricorn's career and their finances for the next, ooh, something just flew out. Let's see, what is it? Ooh, we got the Emperor. I'm gonna put that back. Let's see if it comes out again. Are you embracing that fire energy, Capricorn? Do you have fire energy in your chart? Because that's what I'm getting. Could you be getting a huge promotion? Let's look. Okay, okay. Let's see. What's happening for you, Capricorn? Let's see. Emperor in reverse. I mean, Empress. Let's get that correct. Let me get all the cards out. Ooh, the Emperor came out again. We have Eight of Wands and the Justice card in reverse. For some reason, I want to say bad karma, but the Justice card is just about an imbalance. There's something, maybe an injustice about something. Well, let's look. The first month. For if you're looking at this today, when I'm recording this, we're May. So let's see. The Empress in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Usually when the Empress is upright, it's talking about you getting your enough of, like, you're giving yourself love. You're taking care of yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And with this Empress in reverse, I don't feel like that's happening. For some of you, that's what I'm getting. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. You're not wanting to leave. What are you not wanting to leave? We have the Judgment in reverse. I'm getting two stories here. Let me clarify. Why the Eight of Cups in reverse? Why do you have to be so, Capricorn, why do you have to be so difficult? No, I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Complicated. Let's see. Show me what this Eight of Cups in reverse is for Capricorn. What is this, please? Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Yeah, that was the second story I'm getting. It has to do with somebody. Could be romantic. They could have you blocked, is what I'm getting. But I feel like you, with this Eight of Cups in reverse, you want that cooperation. You want that give and take. You want that commiserating is what I'm getting with somebody. So the other story I was getting is that, because we have a pair, the Emperor and the Empress. They're usually a couple. So I don't feel like you, if this is about a relationship, I don't feel like you two are together. And I think that you want that back. This Judgment card is in the reverse. You're not wanting, I'm hearing the final curtain call. You don't want this to be over. Tell me more about this Judgment in reverse. I just want to make sure that I'm getting the correct answer. Let's see. We have the Sun, the King of Pentacles. There's you, Capricorn. Eight of Cups. What is it that you're longing for? Is it this person? Are you longing for something more when it comes to your career, out of your life? More money, of course. Yeah, you just want better opportunity, a relationship. Yeah, I could go on and on, but let's just stop right there. The second month, we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the King of Pentacles again, but it's in the upright, so that's good. Well, as far as your finances, they're doing pretty good the second month, the end of the second month, but what's going on with this High Priestess and Knight of Swords in reverse? Not taking action, not listening to your intuition. Or let me say it in a different way. It's like your intuition is telling you to take action, to do something, but you're not listening, you're not doing it. And you're like, well, let me just pay attention to my career and my money. That's all I need to know. That's all I care about. That's what I'm getting. But you know what? Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the second month. What is this? Why the High Priestess in reverse? The Knight of Swords in reverse as it pertains to this King of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Oh, yeah. It's hitting you. I can see it. Look, there's the Empress. I can't make it up. She's there under the deck. What you don't see coming. No. It's your inner, it's your deep feelings. What lies underneath what you show people. But with this Page of Cups, I feel like you can't run away from this. How you feel. This with this yeah, this Eight of Cups came out twice. It's like longing. This longing you have for somebody or just in about your life in general, but I feel like this is about someone. And you're wanting to hold on to that feeling, that person, that makes you feel alive. With this Temperance, there's some alchemy going on. There's your emotions. There's some major transformation going on within you. But I feel like it's needing to happen. So I would just let it happen, Capricorn. Your emotions, your feelings are there for a reason. I think just feel what you need to feel and trust your own intuition. As far as your career and finances, I feel like they're doing pretty good, but for some reason, love situation wants to keep coming out. But let's look at the third month. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, also apology. Maybe you're thinking about apologizing or taking action on something. We have the Emperor. Oh shoot, I hope it didn't pause. Ugh, oh well. Let's see. Yeah, the Page of Cups is in reverse, is what I was saying. The Emperor, and then we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So I need to clarify. Tell me about this Page of Cups in reverse. Why is this here for the third month for Capricorn? What is this about? Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Six of Wands. Oh God. Is this you being stubborn, Capricorn? I feel like closing your emotions off, not saying what you need to say. If this is an apology, apologizing, like I'm seeing pride. That has to do with your pride. Because then next to it, we have the Emperor wanting to keep that control. But tell me about this Two of Cups in reverse for the last card. Tell me more about this. Well, if you want this person, if this is about a person, you're going to have to do something about it. There's just certain things you can't control, and you can't control relationships. You can't control the other person. You just have to be the person that they can respect and trust, and everything else will fall into place. But we have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups. Oh, it's all up to you, Capricorn. This Two of Cups could be turned in the upright, But this is about you taking action. This Ace of Wands, making things happen, opening up your heart, letting that love come in. I love you. That's all you gotta say is, I love you. I don't want to be without you. Why am I saying that? Anyway. Yeah. Well, it's all up to you. How do you want this story to end? If it's about love, if it's about just a career or job, I want to say that I know you love money, Capricorn. I know it makes you feel, I mean, who wouldn't? It makes our career kind of makes who we are in a way. If it's something that we enjoy, we get our confidence from something we do every day, which is our job, our career. But is that really fulfilling for you for the rest of your life? I don't know. It's something you're going to have to ask yourself. But anyway, that was your reading, Capricorn. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, Aquarius, it's your turn. Let's see what's going on for you the next 3 months in career and money. Now I'm giving free readings for new clients. So if you'd like a reading to get to know me as a reader, to see if you'd like to schedule readings after that, check it out. You can schedule one. There's a link in the description. So schedule yours today because they will fill up fast. Okay, Aquarius. Let's take a look. What can you expect in the next 3 months regarding your career and finances? Okay, under the deck we have the Hangman in reverse. So there's something that you're not that you're not seeing clearly. It's preventing you from making some plans. So let's take a look at this month. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. Well, you're getting a lot of, it could be messages, and so you're starting something new. And with this Queen of Cups, it's something that that really affects you emotionally. So I'm going to have to clarify. Let's clarify the Fool to get more information for Aquarius, a career and finances. Tell me more about the Fool, please. Oh, we have the Devil, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Whoa. I want to say this is a warning about moving too fast. So whatever you're doing right now, something new, maybe something new, you're being offered a new job, something that's going to make you more money. Because obviously you're wanting to invest in something. I can see that. And you're keeping this under wraps because you feel like you're going to get a windfall, either of money or just, I'm seeing an actual investment being made. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. What is this about? What does Aquarius need to know for this month? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Four of Cups. There's that Fool again. And the Hierophant. And we have the Tower under the deck. I feel like this is your intuition trying to tell you that taking this leap of faith, you're going to have to really trust not just your instincts, but not let your emotions get the best of you, and certainly not letting your emotions lead completely with some decision you're going to be making, because this could cause more problems for you in the near future. Especially seeing this Hierophant, make sure what you're doing is of the highest intent. Now that sounds a little vague, but I'm not really getting anything specific other than to say that this month you need to really think about should I say, think before you leap. Think before you speak. Just make sure that you have all the information that you need. And because I'm getting here that there's some deception in some type of investment. Okay. I know the overall energy is the Hangman in reverse. I want to get some more information about that. So, universe, spirit guides, and angels, tell me more about the Hangman in reverse for the overall energy for Aquarius the next 3 months. Tell me more about this message. We have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Then we have the Tower under there again. So yeah, I'm feeling like because of this Five of Cups, you're having some regret over something going on in your career. And maybe it's a decision you made regarding this career or this job. Maybe it was more burdensome than you thought it would be. More time consuming. And not as much money as you thought. So let's move on to the next month. We have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. Well, this looks pretty good. You're feeling confident the second month, and we have this offer. Could be a job offer or just a raise. And with this Moon, I feel like you're not going to see this coming. Because with the moon, it stays hidden until it's ready to present itself. So like divine timing, especially. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Six of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to have to weigh out your options. And because you want to keep your stability for this second month. And for whatever reason, there's going to be some obstacles put in front of you as this offer is being made. So you're going to have to move fast. You're going to have to make that decision fast. Tell me more about the moon. Why is this moon here? How does this affect Aquarius's career and finances? Nine of Pentacles, Death. Oh, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's what I was getting. So you're going to go through a major change that not only affects you financially, but I want to say spiritually too, because I feel like for some of you, this is something you've been really dreaming about, planning a big goal that you're reaching. And you might even be getting married. Because I think you've been planning this because you either want a family, or you're with someone now and you want to, buy a house, even propose. But if you're not with anyone, I feel like this is just you meeting a huge goal for yourself financially and career-wise. The second month. It's been something you've been longing for a long time. So let's look at your third month. We have the Lovers. There's that relationship, I think. The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Clarify the Lovers. This also could be just a choice that a really important choice you'll have to be making the third month. Let's see, what is this Lovers? The Empress, the King of Swords, and the Moon again. So I feel like you're going to be needing to travel, and you may not like that. You may not like that you'll have to do that. Because I feel like with every offer there comes some things that you're not going to like. Some pros and cons. And I feel like this may not be forever, just a short time. And you're going to feel like this may cost you more at a time when you don't feel like you can afford to spend more money. Maybe they're asking you to use your own vehicle, or asking you to, pay some of the expenses. And because like with this Four of Wands, you've been wanting to buy a house, you might have to push that back because of this. But tell me about this Four of Wands for Aquarius for their last Last card for this reading. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. We have the World, Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. We have the Tower again. Just be careful that you're not overindulging. Sometimes when we have to be away from home or be away from our loved ones, we kind of overdo it on the snacks, on the drinking, on, you know, just to pass the time. But I feel like, yes, you're going to be doing some traveling, but I feel like it's going to build your skills, build your character, and which in the long run is going to make you really successful. And you're finally going to be getting the answers that you're seeking. That could be career-wise, financially, or spiritually, but there's some type of information or knowledge that you're going to be getting that's going to really help you in making a major decision in your life. So that was your reading, Aquarius. I hope you liked it. Please comment and give me a like, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, Pisces, it's your turn. We're going to be taking a look at your career and finances for the next 3 months. I'm giving free readings to new clients, and the link is in the description. So if you'd like to schedule a reading for free, find out what I'm all about, and see if you like my style of reading. And thank you for watching. Okay, Pisces, what can you expect the next 3 months? Let's see, universe, spirit guides, and angels. What can Pisces expect regarding career and finances? Under the deck, we have Five of Cups in reverse. So getting over some type of disappointment, maybe a decision that you regret that caused some instability regarding your finances or career. Something having to do with repeated cycles. So let's look at this month. We have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So an offer is being made this month if you haven't already experienced it. And I feel like it's clearing out any challenges that you've been having. But with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it may be coming from a not so honest person, I want to say. Someone that you may think is your friend but isn't, is what I'm getting. What does this have to do with Pisces career and finances? Tell me. I want to know about this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What is this in regards to their career and finances? Ooh. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Seven of Swords in reverse. I want to say that there's some Some type of lie or deception is being revealed to you. We have the Justice card and the Seven of Cups. So if you've been having any kind of confusion with this situation or person, it's going to come to light. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So this month, you really don't have much to be worried about because, like I said, usually sometimes when people try to deceive you, the truth comes out. Luckily for you, it's coming out sooner rather than later. That's interesting. But what is this Ace of Wands? I'm just nosy. I'm a Pisces too. I got a few planets in Pisces, so I'm curious. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. What is this offer about? Oh, shoot. Just wanted to come out. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Yep. Somebody's making I don't want to say it's immature, but it's just someone that's really they don't really think before they take action on things sometimes. So they don't think things through. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. You have the Magician and the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries. I'm getting that this could be someone that's has their own business or just a boss that's, it's not just I don't want to say it has strings attached, but it seems to me that this person really likes you, or maybe they find you attractive, and so it may be a career offer, but also behind that, they really fancy you. So just be wary of that. I want to say all this will make sense. Usually some people they listen to the readings and they have no idea what they're talking about, but just keep the reading in mind and the information, and it'll make sense later, so you can come back and rewatch the readings, and like I said, it'll make more sense in the future. The one good thing about readings is that it's kind of like looking into the future of things you need to be aware of, so that when it happens, you're like, oh, I know what this is, or I know what's going on here, and you're more able to make a better decision. So let's look at the second month. We have Six of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups here. Now it's in reverse. So the King of Wands in reverse. Definitely a lot of fire in this reading. So we're dealing with the fire sign. Someone that you know, known for a while. Could be somebody also from work. But why the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Because I want to clarify this before I say anything. What is this Six of Pentacles in reverse? The Lovers, the Strength card, and the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, someone that is not doing their fair share is what I'm getting. And with this Seven of Cups in reverse, I want to say that if you've had if you felt like you had too many I want to say too many paths to go to choose from, and this caused a lot of confusion, but I feel like you're able to choose now. But why? Why the Seven of Cups in reverse? Let's see if we can get some more information. This is Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this is... Yeah, you made a decision on something that was really not giving much to you. And this could have been a person that you were working with or just a job in general. And for the second month, you feel like you're not receiving as much pay as you should. And you're wanting to, I want to say you're wanting to quit. So this could, I want to say, is this King of Wands in reverse the same person? The Emperor, the World. Yes. We have the Death card and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like maybe you got an offer the first month, and or should I say this month when you're watching this, and when it comes to the second month, maybe you didn't decide, or maybe you turned it down, and then you're having second thoughts because something's going on with at your job. Some things have been changing, and yeah, you're rethinking that offer again. So let's look at your third month. Let's see, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the, is this eight? Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let me see, what is this Three of Wands in reverse? Nine of Wands. Oh, we have the Six of Cups and the Sun. Yeah, I feel like this Three of Wands in reverse is maybe you have been waiting on something, and I feel like it's something having to do with a payout, because we have the Ten of Pentacles next to it and it's in the reverse. So I want to say that this is going to be delayed. So if you've been waiting for something, like maybe getting paid for that side job you did, or some work for somebody, or maybe even a bonus, I want to say. Tell me about this Eight of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. So if you've been worried about something, maybe not getting it, or maybe it's a job offer, or just something having to do with, I want to say it leans more towards a payment. But I feel like you'll get it. It's just not going to be that month, which is, let's see, right now, depending on when you're watching this, right now it's May for me. So July. If you're waiting, so this is going to happen in July. So if you're waiting for it, You won't get it until August, I want to say. But you will get it. And I want to say that's your reading, Pisces. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, comment, and if you have any ideas for any readings that you'd like me to do, put it in the comments. Let me know. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Let's make